greatest is jamming, there's shack off too. Just come on and we'll give our views on the latest, greatest craft brew. Hey, I'm Jammer. One of our big fans, big fan of the Spitter Swallow Beer Review sent that in. I had to share it. I thought it was great. Thanks out there. You know who you are. Oh, splattered. That's an indication of the beer. I got a great beer here, according to all the grades I've seen on it. I poured it hard too, and the head is, it's growing, but Big Black Voodoo Daddy Russian Imperial Stout with a 12.0 ABV. 12.0 ABV. It gets a 93 from the Beer Advocate. It says, this is our hold on. Where's it at? Well, it's not on there. Okay, let's up here. This is our Imperial Stout that we age in conditioning tanks with oak staves. This adds a classic character of old world aging without the bourbon tones. This black ale is about 12% ABV and very rich and roasted and chocolate malt tones. Velvety, smooth, and able to be aged for years. Well, that's exciting news. So I don't know how many people are going to buy a bunch of Big Black Voodoo Daddy and age it for years, but hey, it's a possibility, isn't it, people? Great big possibility that people would do that. People are aggravating. They're sending me messages. Okay, so let's get right to it. Straighten this out. All right. Yeah, it's dark, very dark, black with a little bit of garnet. I would say garnet tones around the edges. The head is a tan head. It was about a finger when it got going there. It smells malty, roasty. Nice and coffee chocolatey tones in there. Yes. Roasty. Coffee, chocolate. Just like a stout should be, right? It's amazing. We have a lot. Hey, Jammer Van. Yeah. He sent me a comment. I know he can't drink and everything because he's been sick, and I'm just sending him stuff. Anyway, get right back to it. Let's go ahead and drink up, fellas. Very sweet. Very sweet. Almost too sweet. Man. Sweetness overpowers it. The sweetness really overpowers this one. I mean, there's a slight caramel, very slight. Coffee and chocolate. It's very at the end with a slight bitter, roasty bitterness. Masked alcohol, but there is a little bit of it there, and a little warming as you drink it down. Yeah, not sure. Not sure if I really like this. I'm surprised I don't think I really like this because I love Russian Imperial Stouts. And 12% is very respectable for it. But the sweetness is just killing me. Yeah, it's just a little too sweet for me. If it wasn't as sweet, I mean, it's almost syrupy sweet. That's how sweet it is. Yeah, I like the character in there. I taste the coffee, the little slight caramel, maybe a little slight vanilla and chocolate, and the roastiness of it. I really enjoy that, but that's at the end, and I have to battle all this sweetness to get to the end. And then even when I'm at the end with it, and that it's there, those characters are there. That sweetness is all the way through, even though it's mellowed, it's still there, and it just, you know, beating me up there. And that warming, it continues. It continues warming there. Feels nice actually, and I can imagine during the winter months this would be a really good one to have. Although I still think the sweetness is too much for me. But it does mask that alcohol real well. That's what's impressive. When you get a little of that alcohol at the end, and then the warming. But overall, man, very enjoyable in the sense of that. But the sweetness is, don't get me wrong, first taste, overwhelming, mellows out a little bit as you're drinking. Hmm. Yeah, there's a nice maltiness there. Like I said, that chocolate and the coffee there, roasty, toasty type taste. Okay, yeah, yeah. The sweetness kind of mellows out to a degree, and by the time you get down here, you're kind of really liking it. Um, yeah, pretty darn good actually. Still not, still not my favorite. Hey, they actually put the ingredients on the can. Wow. It says ingredients: water, barley, hops, and yeast. Very rarely do you see a beer company put their ingredients. Man, just for that. Huh. As far as the can goes, the the color, the name, the design itself, I think it's pretty nice, cool design. They're using the stick on label to the regular just can, aluminum can, and that's fine. Voodoo Brewing Company. Now, the great thing about Voodoo Brewing Company, this is what's really cool about them. They actually have brew pubs that you can franchise. You need about $400,000 to about 2.5 million, probably going up with inflation now, to do so. And the other great thing from what I'm hearing is that with the franchise, they're not strict on rules. Yes, they have some things that they want you to, like if you wanted to decorate it your pub a certain way, they're like, yeah, that's within reason, no big deal. We just have certain things that we want you to put into play, and after that, it's up to you, and that's pretty cool. Not having such strict rules. It's a $75,000 franchise fee, which isn't too expensive. But then you have all the cost of setting up and getting it situated and everything, and then you don't even know if it's going to be a success. That's the That's the thing about it. Now, as far as the name Voodoo Brewing Company, would have I picked that? Nah, I wouldn't have picked that. And it sounds good to be an idea of going into business like that, but see, you're going to turn some people off because they don't like the idea of black magic, witchcraft, all that kind of stuff. Some people wouldn't care, wouldn't think nothing of it. Doesn't bother me, you know. But there's going to be a lot of people out there that's like, nah, I'm not going there because that's witchcraft, all this stuff. You know, it takes all types, but it is what it is. Yeah, I actually like it. I 93. I don't know. Is it A minus 93? Because that's what I'm thinking. A minus because I like the character in it. I like the design, the packaging, everything. It's just really sweet, and I don't care for super sweet stuff except women. Um, yeah, 93, a Swarter, pretty tasty, enjoyable. I like it. Tell us whether you do, if you have any comments or anything. Leave it down below in the comment section. Oh, I do got PA Brew News. Sorry, I didn't see you there, man. I was too in it. It's been ages since I had this one. Yeah, yeah, home of Channel Lock Tools. Um, yeah, I was just thinking about you because Shagdog is always saying, yeah, he's big into these high alcohol stouts and stuff like that, and I'm like, yeah. Why doesn't this thing tell me that there's comments? Um, this would be one that you kind of like, I would think. You know, I could be wrong. Um, man, yeah. Let me know what you think of that one because it's been. I thought me and Shag Dog had done this one before, but I could be wrong. I think that it's pretty awesome. There's some of the stuff in it is pretty awesome, but it's damn sweet. Um, got a little bit of lacing too. Lace is waste. And here's the crazy part. It's super sweet and everything. I'm done with the beer, and I'm still trying to get the last little bit of beer there. So I guess that's why it is an A beer, A minus beer. Yeah, PA Brew News. Thanks for the comments, man. Yeah, the funny thing is, I was thinking about you at the time about that beer. I was about to say, shout out to you. Yeah, not much going on. Man, there's a lot of stuff in the news, I guess, but I'm not into the news right now. Poor Maui, though. Maui, man, they're suffering. That's terrible. Have to jump in the water to save yourself from fire and everything. I guess it's better than the lava because the lava, if it hit the water, would cause a chemical reaction, wouldn't it? And, anyway, what's this one? Got another one. Here we are. I remember it being a bit harsh, but that was years ago. Yeah. Actually, the only thing to me that was harsh about it was the sweetness, the overly sweet flavors. I mean, as far as the beer itself goes, it had nice character in it, and then with the chocolate, roasty malts, and coffee, little vanilla. Escape the fire, get eaten by sharks. Yeah, that's true. Or jump into a whole bunch of jellyfish there, Oh, get stung to death. Yeah, Hawaii, the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, you're looking at several things that could probably kill you out there in the water. On top of that, yeah. Oh man, yeah. I don't know what I got next. I know it's not a stout or a high alcohol beer, PA. But if you want to jump in, you know, uh, on the comment section on the next beer, I'll put a invite on there if you're available and want to jump in. I don't think that. I think the only time maybe me and you, yeah. I think the only time I think me and you were on was with Shag Dog one time. Might have been. Can't remember. I know Shag Dog's done quite a few beer reviews with you, and you jumped on and commented quite a bit and everything. Ah, okay. Well, have a wonderful dinner with your daughters, man. Is that what you're calling all your girlfriends now? Your daughters? Just teasing it. Yeah. Have a good dinner. Good to spend time with your uh, kids, man. Got to do that. Oh yeah, yeah. I love that old channel. Oh, Shag Dog crazy. I think he's the one who caused it to get removed or whatever. Oh well. What are you gonna say? You can't cry about that. Shag Dog is who he is, and I love him. He's a brother. Uh, yeah. Thanks for dropping in, man. Comment and everything, and always being there watching us and everything. And we appreciate it. I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to everybody. One time I was wanting when I had the time, I didn't have the money, and then when I did have some time, I had a little bit of money. I was able to get around and see a few beer reviewers and do some beer reviews, like with Ronald Riot and Crisco 3D. I would have loved to have been able to get up to PA because I'm I usually go to Maryland once a year and so forth. It would have been great to get up there and do me and Shag Dog drive up there and do a beer review with you. But hey, it's not out of the realm of possibility even now today, but it was more so back then. All right, guys, thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing, liking, and sharing. We better close this one out and get on to the next one. PA Brew News. Enjoy your dinner with your daughters. Love y'all. Y'all take care. And just remember. Welcome to the Still Swallow Beer Review. The greatest is jamming and there's Shag Dog too. Just come on and we'll give our views on the latest, greatest craze.